having more fun than anyone.
Billy here with RetireEarlyLifestyle.com, and we are in Malta, the island of Malta off the southern coast of Sicily in the Mediterranean. And we rented an apartment here, and I just wanted to show you the smallest kitchen in the world. And I mean, I've never seen a kitchen this small. We lived in a fifth wheel trailer for years, and our kitchen was much more usable than this thing is. This thing is, I mean, I'm able to handle it. Well, we both are, but it's only one of us can be in there at a time for sure. And you got to be careful. Anyway, so I'll take you up there and show you here in just a second. First of all, it's up a couple steps here, so that makes things a little more awkward. And it comes with a refrigerator, but this is like a half of a refrigerator. And there's a microwave there. Shelf up here for miscellaneous. And then there's garbage on one side and some pots and pans in this side over here. But I mean, this is, if this is, well, I'm going to stand here and I'll show you see my feet and the width of this thing. It is tiny in here. But you know, I always try to come up with something positive around here, and that is that I'm a trained French chef, and I'm not. Let me turn on the light here, just a second. There we go. I'm a trained French chef, and I enjoy cooking. So one of the pleasures of vacation I've had traveling throughout Europe is the availability and the great fruits, vegetables, meats, salamis, cheeses, things of that sort that we can pick up in local delis, or they call them salumerias in Italy. And it makes it fun. I mean, we can create some great meals in the apartments we've been renting. So anyway, back to the cooking thing. Is I'm not a big fan of electric cooking, but I may have just been converted. This is an interesting cooktop. It's made by a company called it's called Copper Chef. Induction cooktop. I'm not turned it over. Now also they use I'm not sure in Malta if they use 110 or 220. They use weird, strange wall plugs to us, and we had to buy some adapters. But I'd have to go back in my notes to see what they're using. But this thing gets hot, and it gets hot fast. There's no need to demonstrate it here, but there's the control. It even has a sear control. I put it on high to boil this. I've put this pot in here with about this much water in it, and my guess is it takes maybe a minute to bring that to a boil. Maybe a little longer than a minute, but not much. And it shows you temperature reading here, and so I get up to 240. I don't know how high it goes. Probably higher if it's got the sear on. But anyway, this is the smallest kitchen in the world. I'm going to back up here to the refrigerator. As far back as I can go. My feet are at the steps, so you can just see how tiny this thing is. So with that said, well, I'll show you what our one of three balconies that we deal with are. This is, this helps down here. There's a espresso machine that's mandatory in these places pretty much, and a water heater, which we use sometimes, and other times we use our own pot that we travel with. So, but I'll take you out here, and this is one of the three balconies that we have. And this is our view from this balcony. So it's quite nice. So you get some, you give up some. It's and you hear the jackhammer in the background. They're doing some work on the other side of the structure. It hasn't been bad. Another day in the life of Billy and Acacia from Retire Early Lifestyle with the smallest kitchen in the world. from Malta, the island of Malta in the Mediterranean. RetireEarlyLifestyle.com.
1991, the critics said it couldn't be done. Wanted to retire while they were still very young. Selling everything, now they have a life in the sun. Having more fun than anyone. Traveling the world to faraway places. Eating strange food, putting in their paces. Hanging out in Mexico, making lots of friends. It's a lifestyle, they'll live it to the beautiful end. You see, it didn't take long, living the dream. It's easier now than it ever seemed. It didn't take long, let them show you how, so that you too can retire now. That was 4 decades ago,